You're your phone.
No alarm.
First question is your voice is audible, so even if you don't come close to the mic, it's cool because you're entering the red zone.
All right.
Yes, so even if your mouth there, the mic there, no issue.
All right.
Thank you.
No alarm lock. But that is fine. Yeah. No one. Don't look. Receive it. Press the screen. Screen.
Okay. All right, welcome back to Jordan 93.9 FM Abuja. Still on your favorite show, Real Matters. And on today's topic, we have school marriage. You can call it school love, school romance, dating on campus, whatever you call it. That's what we'll be talking about today. And our phone line will be open to you at exactly 11:30 a.m. for you to call in and give us your opinion. So before we get into all that, let's get straight into the entertainment gist. And the entertainment gist we have for you guys today is Big Brother Naija star Tasha was turned into a popular housewife, Mommy Z, for calling her senseless. On Friday, January 26, 2024, the reality TV star dragged Mommy Z, a woman who gained popularity for saying on X that she wakes up by 4 a.m. every day to cook for her husband. In a blazing clapback, Tasha did not hold back as she retaliated against Mommy Z's comments. Tasha referred to the housewife as homeless piece of shit. Oh God. With zero self-esteem, Tasha also said that she hoped that Mommy Z used the funding she received through begging to provide quality education for her daughter. Tasha tweet reads, "Take a look at this homeless bit of who with zero self-esteem, zombie that has zero ability to think for herself. At her big age, really hopes we use all community. I really hope you use all community funds you get from begging to actually send your daughter to a good school. That way, She doesn't turn out to be this stupid, hating on fellow women because it's popular to do." Tasha did not stop there. She also took a jab at the housewife's husband and expressed regret about praising her on her podcast. She continued, "Waking up 4 a.m. to cook rubbish for a longer looking husband. See, it's never been my fault. You all don't understand context. And to think that I was praising this, I can't say that on my podcast on Big Friday." So back to my guest on studio. This story is quite an interesting one. Even though this gist doesn't concern us, we're still going to talk about it. So you all know Mommy Zara. She trended for saying she wakes up as early as 4 a.m. 4:50 a.m. to cook for her husband because a co-worker actually offered her husband spoon to eat it. So she actually wakes up by 4 a.m. to cook for her husband so he doesn't have to eat outside. Okay. So what do you think about this lashing? That why I'm still confused as to why it has to get to this point where Tasha would lash out and then insult her, calling her senseless and not having self esteem, to be able to wake up and start cooking for a man. What do you think about this news? It's actually not our concern anyway.
Yeah,
Let me
it's not
say
our concern.
it.
Yeah, first of all I can say here is that all these social media of a thing where two people are engaged in two fighting on social media. Let me ask, during that mommy Z stuff, did she purposely beg for money?
No, wow,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
see,
no. She actually got a lot of fun for
fun
just being.
for just
I
being
think Nigerians are very nice.
yes.
They like it when a woman is submissive, and
So
because she was actually really submissive for her to wake up just because she want to cook
yeah,
for
but
not just the
in
children.
Tasha's comments there, she
Mm.
said she begged. Hope you use the fund you got from begging to do something for her daughter.
Yeah.
That's it. Just is out of like let me say
I just
malice.
think
She said
I
that
just
out of
think she's
malice.
angry,
She's
Sha.
angry, sha.
Mm.
But even
For
mom
the
is
woman
here,
to
she's
even
for
call her senseless
yeah,
too, because we are all here praising her for being
for being
that
a good
virtuous
yes,
woman.
yeah,
Why would she go ahead to call Tasha senseless?
senseless.
But I still feel that Tasha should have.
You better
But
watch, yeah.
you can say, well, everybody will say the way it's paining them in their
It's
hearts.
sure, it's true.
All right, welcome to Jordan 93.9 FM. We just got through with our entertainment gist, even though it was not our concern, but we just brought you that gist of the battle between Tasha and Mommy Z, who just recently went viral for being a virtuous woman who wakes up by 4:50 to make meal for her husband, so her husband doesn't have to eat another woman's food at work. Even though Tasha called him longer throat. I honestly don't know where she was getting out with that. But I think all right, back to Jordan 93.9 FM Abuja. We're still on the show Real Matter. We're going back to our topic, the main topic that brought us here today. And the topic that brought us here today is school marriage. So you can call it school dating, school romance, school love, whatever you call it. And our question for you today is, were you involved in this kind of school marriage? If you were, what advice would you give to your younger self? Was it a good one? Do you have a positive review of it? Do you have negative review of it? If you were not involved in it, what is your advice to your younger self? What would you advise your younger self not to do? What would you advise your fellow youth, or as a mom, what would you advise your younger daughter to do in school as concerning school marriage? So I would want to go to our audience here, our guest here, Mr. SK.
Yeah.
Welcome again to the studio. I
Yeah.
want to ask you, what do you think is the main cause of school marriage? Why defining the concept actually, what school marriage actually is?
Yeah, first of all, like when you say school marriage, what I can say here is that let's look at the concept. Okay?
All right.
School marriage is a situation like whereby students in school have a romantic relationship, right?
Okay.
Like accommodates his fellow student, like female and male, living together, that has this relationship, this romantic relationship. You understand me?
Yeah.
So I think